Hi, I'm Old Sneelock. Welcome to another episode of Old Sneelock's Workshop. Holding sand. I used it for weight in the back of my truck last winter, and the summer before that I used it to cover up the wires that I was burying where the power leads out to the workshop. Now I'm going to save it. I'm going to turn it into molding sand. Well, that's the start. Now let's see if I can lift this big bugger up. It's off the floor. I'll get a little more rest and I can probably pick it up another couple of holes higher. Yeah, I think we got her. Severe case of run what you brung, but I think it's going to work. I didn't have exactly the perfect Thompson drive screw bit, but I think I made it work. And getting her done is the best part of the whole operation, getting her done. We're going to try it. Oh, look at that. Nope, that's not going to grab it. I did roll it up. This really needs to sit outside. It's not needed in here. That would be a much better place for it. Sitting like this, it's going to fall over. If nothing else, it's going to chip the floor. There. This will make a dandy anvil for somebody. I think it's going to make 3 dandy anvils for somebody. Some buddies. I don't need an anvil, but Ryan will be able to use one as soon as I get him the forge. The rivet forge that I have over in the garage right now is a good size to make knives with. You can make larger things than knives in it, but it takes a lot of fiddling. But small blacksmithing jobs, yeah, that's a good tool. And if he needs to, he can use my big forge, which will do a much larger job. So the goal is to get him an anvil, because I don't want to give him my good anvil right now. You know, time goes on, it'll be his. And then it'll be Oliver's and perhaps Mac's. Mac looks more like an anvil guy, but we'll see how that goes. In the meantime, I'm going to get him an anvil cut up out of this piece of railroad iron, and we'll see if we can't get him set up. He's got hammers, and he's got tools. I'll give him tongs and coal and the rivet forge, and that should get him rigged up to make some pretty interesting projects. But for right now, still working on that rack. Making gains every step. Archimedes and levers. It's always the thing that makes it so that even though we're but mortal men, we can do buttons. Well, it's 11:30. Got quite a bit done this morning. I have a table to take some of the stuff off the shelf and put on over here. Fortunately, most of the stuff on the shelf is not that heavy because this is not that strong of a pallet. I might just lift it up and slide some long boards underneath it, see if I can take some of the load off of it and make it a little stronger. But the goal is still to get that bottom shelf unloaded and then get ready to start moving the stuff off the top. I want to be able to disassemble that first bay of the south rack so I can slide in the 17-inch deep rack against the wall in the corner and load that rack up and just fill it up with everything I can so that I can unload this front bay, which has a lot more stuff on it. It's always nice to make progress. Some days you make a lot, some days you make a little. Today I think I made a medium amount. I got so I can actually walk through the shop again and I can get the rack unloaded. With any luck, we're gonna beat him. Yeah, it's a tough fight, Ma, but I think I won. If you have any suggestions for new video, questions about today's video, or any of the other videos on the channel, just drop a note in the comments. You know I read them all. Thanks for watching.
This video is not to be viewed by anyone under the age of 13 in the U.S. or 16 in the European Union without the express written permission of the parents or the legal guardians of the underage person. Such written permission must be on file at the local government entity in charge of enforcing the rules and regulations established by the FTC. Anyone violating these terms is admitting by default that they hold harmless the owners and operators of this channel. Any and all questions should be addressed to your local branch of the FTC.